أعزائي مشاهدي اليوم السادس، أهلا بيكم. انتوا عارفين ان احنا ما عندناش احداث كتيرة في كندا نتكلم عليها، لكن عندنا احداث مهمة قوي نتكلم عنها في فلوريدا مثلا. انتوا بتلاحظوا كتير قوي انه البيوت اللي بتتباع من البيلدر بيبقى ليها مميزات خاصة عن البيت اللي انت بتشتريه از ريسيل. بتقدر وبالذات السيدات بتقدر تختار الالوان اللي هي عايزاها، بتقدر تختار ادق التفاصيل اللي موجودة في البيت بالطريقة اللي هي حباها. فما بالك بقى او فما بالكم لو انتوا النهارده بتشتروا فاكيشن هوم. فلوريدا عندها مشروع كتير مهم ان احنا نتناقش فيه النهارده، هو ان انت تمتلك شقه فندقيه. انتوا عارفين زمان كان الموضوع بتاع التايم شير، بتشتري اسبوع اتنين وبتقدر تقايد هذا الاسبوع مع ناس تانية كتير وبتستفاد بالموضوع ده. موضه وبطلت. انما دلوقتي الموضوع بقى احلى كتير، ان انت تاخد شقه فندقيه بتاعتك ملكك، بتورثها لاولادك من بعدك، لكن في نفس الوقت بتقدر يكون في اداره مسؤوله هي اللي بتاجر لك هذه الشقق الفندقيه، سواء كان عن طريق الويب سايتس او البرامج اللي موجوده اونلاين، او من خلال شركه متخصصه اللي هي مالكه للمشروع بتديك حق الانتفاع في الوقت اللي انت عايزه، وفي نفس الوقت بتسيب انت بقيه السنه لحد يأجرها لك، وتستفاد بان ده بيقضيك او بيدفع لك المصاريف اللي بيسموها المورجج اللي عليك، او مصاريف الشراء بتاع العقار. وفي نفس الوقت المكان ده مع الوقت زي ما احنا عارفين كل حاجه بتغلى، فممكن بعد كده تستفاد وتبيع. مشروع جميل جدا وفكره حلوه. خلونا ناخد كل تفاصيلها وادق تفاصيلها مع فريق العمل اللي موجود معانا في فلوريدا. خلينا نرحب بضيوفنا من فلوريدا. معانا جيهان مسعود او جيهان عوض، الاسم الحركي دلوقتي جيهان عوض. ازيك يا جيجي؟ How are you?
Good. How are you?
We have also Randy. How are you, Randy?
How are you, sir? Good afternoon.
Yeah, I will leave you to introduce your team. Gihan, how are you doing, and how is the weather for Florida?
Oh, amazing. It's beautiful. So sunny and it's bright and we love it here. It's really nice. النهارده ان شاء الله يعني هنتكلم على project جميل قوي، ومعايا راندي. He's gonna talk about it. He's the sales manager. معلش هنتكلم شوية English وشوية عربي if you don't mind. Randy is a sales manager here in this project. هنتكلم عليه. project جميل جدا هيتبني في فلوريدا قريب، ومميز من نوعه، حاجة كده شبيهة بالحاجات اللي بتحصل في مصر. زي مثلا لو سألتونا على بروجكت بيحصل في مصر، انت بتشتري حاجة في مصر وبتقسط فيها لحد ما بتستلمها، وبعدين بتملكها وبتأجرها. هنا نفس الحكاية، في حاجات اوريدي مبنية والناس بتشتريها وهي اوريدي مبنية، وفي حاجات لسه مش مبنية الناس بتشتريها وهي لسه مش مبنية وتستلمها لما تبني. ده مشروع من المشاريع اللي هي شبيهة بمصر.
خليني اقطعك هنا جيهان واقول لكم انه الساده المشاهدين معانا لو عندكم اي استفسارات او اسئله لجيهان عوض وفريق العمل بتاعها وراندي، احنا عندنا 289 801 274 8011. احنا جاهزين ناخد اتصالاتكم. وخليني اقول لك على حاجه بقى بنعملها كنديين في دلوقتي، بينزلوا فلوريدا ياخدوا الفاكسين السكند دوز ويرجعوا تاني على كندا. فانا عايز اقول لك بقى لو انت عندك شقه فندقيه دلوقتي انت قاعد بتروح، وبعدين انتوا الناس بصراحه عندكم سيرفيس يعني 10 على 10.
بيروح وسايبين امريكا كلها وجايين فلوريدا.
بيروح الشخص بالعربيه ومعاه اسرته وبيقول لهم انا واخد تطعيم من اونتاريو، بيقولوا له اونتاريو، بيبقوا اغلبهم فاهمين ان اونتاريو دي انذر بروفنس انذر يعني حاجه من جوه كندا، يعني مش عارفين هي جوه امريكا، يعني مش عارفين فين هي. فبيقولوا له اوكي خدت الفيرست دوز تعالى خد السكند دوز. فحاجه عز بصراحه.
That's nice.
بدل ما نقعد احنا هنا 4 شهور بناخدها في 21 يوم عندكم. فكل واحد عنده شقه في فلوريدا دعوه عامه، روح خد السكند دوز وتعالى.
بالظبط. البروجكت بتاع النهارده كمان رائع يعني. راندي هيتكلم عليه بالتفصيل، بس هو شقق فندقيه. فانت بتملك شقه فندقيه بتكون مفروشه وهنتفرج عليها. انا النهارده مش بتكلم من المكتب عندي، بتكلم من البروجكت. مش البروجكت ذات نفسه، بس هي في لاند. اللاند دي بيبتدوا فيها البيرميت والماتيريالز والحاجات دي كلها. على ما بتيجي انت بتكون اوريدي شاري فيها اللوكيشن اللي انت هتختاره من الاوبشنز اللي هنديها لك، وبتعمل الكلوزنج تقريبا في وقت الاستلام. يعني القسط بتاعك بيكون دفعته وقت الاستلام. التقسيط مريح جدا بالتقسيط المريح. في كذا لندرز عندنا، مش في واحد بس. احنا النهارده جايبين واحد لندر. لو حد عنده اي اسئله ازاي بتشتري عقار وانت في كندا والبيت في امريكا او الشقه في امريكا، زي ما بتدور على شقق برضو بندور لك على اللندر اللي هيناسبك. كل واحد عنده ظروف معينه، في مناسبه ليك او مش مناسبه، فاحنا بنشوف مين هيناسبك اكتر. احنا معانا النهارده لندر هيجي ان شاء الله بعد ما نتفرج على اللوكيشن وبعد ما نعرف الاسعار وبعد ما نسمع اسئلتكم. هيجاوب على كل الاسئله اللي خاصه بالفاينانسنج. احنا هنا علشان نفرجكم على البروبرتي ونتكلم على البروجكت، وهنتكلم على ايه الاوبشنز اللي موجوده في البروجكت، ايه المميزات اللي الاونر بيعملها او بياخدها لما بيجي يستلم بروبرتي مفروشه. اللوكيشن، ايه المميزات اللي هياخدها لما يجي يشتري في البروجكت ده. لو في اي اسئله
يعني انا دلوقتي عايز افهم، احنا دلوقتي بنتكلم على fully furnished unit، واحنا عندنا ديمو هنشوفه كامل صح كده، وهناخد مور ديتيلز عن المكان كلوكيشن وكاريا وهاو بيوتيفول ات از اللوكيشن ده في فلوريدا. وفي نفس الوقت عندنا كاز انترناشونال investors we can have a chance to mortgage this unit. واللي انا يهمني اكتر ان احنا as investors مش بس هنقضي وقت ظريف فيها، كمان نقدر ان احنا نستفاد بان احنا يا بنأجرها احنا بنفسنا، يا اما بندي حد او اداره مسؤوله منكم تأجروها لنا. واكيد عايزين نعرف هل ده هيغطي المورجج ولا هندفع من جيبنا الشخصي. فده سؤال اكيد الساده المشاهدين كلهم هيطرحوه. فنبتدي دلوقتي بفكره اكتر. مش ممكن تدينا فكره عن اللوكيشن؟ احنا عندنا باوربوينت سلايدز ممكن نشارك بيها معاكم نعرف اكتر. we can start you drive us واحنا معاكم هنا في الاستوديو.
انا هسيب الكلام بقى الباوربوينت مع راندي، هو اللي هيتكلم على اللوكيشن. بس سو فار انا جنب اللوكيشن amazing location very close to Disney. it's exclusive بجد لانه لسه ما تعرفش قوي. فالحقوا احجزوا دوركم، احجزوا اماكن. البروبرتي مش كبيره قوي، البروجكت هيطير. فالحقوا احجزوا، الحقوا اسمعوا. واللي عنده اسئله please don't be hesitated to give us a call or send us a message. معايا نيفين وهدان معانا من الاوفيس بتتابع الرسائل بتاعتكم، هترد على الرسائل على طول. ف please feel free to contact us. Now
Randy, the stage is yours. We are very excited here for Ontario. Yalla, go ahead. We are listening.
Sure. If you please can share the PowerPoint.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to start with the PowerPoint slides.
Thank you.
Yeah, we are here. We are ready. We are sharing the slides now. Randy, okay. You can start, please.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me. And I'm very happy to share this opportunity for everyone everywhere in the world. Just so we are looking right now, this is a project that's called the Flats, which is a 7-story building, and it has units, 160 units. We actually right now, we're down to 125 in the first 3 weeks that we've been out here in Kissimmee, Florida. Now, if you look at the part at the bottom that says the Flats, in the middle of in the same screen, you see that we are 10 to 15-mile radius between Disney and Universal Studio. Universal is towards the north. Disney World's over to the northwest, and the airport is to the east side of the property. So everything's between 10, 15, and 20 minutes of distance. Next page. This is the surrounding areas. We have all these stores in the area, which is a lot of the residents use, and it's very well located that you can just go and shop at regular prices that we have here as well, including supermarkets, the big Walmart, Target stores, and many restaurants. Next, please. Next, please.
I love it.
Wow.
So here, now you can see what the building is going to look like. It's a very South American style. Now, just to tell you about this company, this is a company that has between 20 and 35 years altogether in experience. Now, this building is actually going to be pre-manufactured with the new technology. Is all concrete. So we're breaking ground in July, and then in October, November, they're going to bring the pieces to put together here in Kissimmee, Florida. And it'll be constructed. It's usually supposed to be a faster process in constructing the building. We are going to be closing towards December 2023. Walk over there. To 2023, but it might be ready sooner. Next, please.
When exactly in 2023? Like June, summer, winter?
This summer coming. This is summer, almost summer already.
Okay.
Right now, in the beginning of July, we're shooting to do the ground breaking of the property, and then October and November we'll start putting the pieces all together. Like you see here, there's 160 condos, and we have 7 floors. We only had 3 units on the first floor that's already been sold because there were cabanas connecting with the pool, and then we have the 7th floor, which there's a restaurant. Next, please.
160 is not going to last long, Magdi. So
exactly.
Want to make sure we tell everybody, if you want, just give us a call to reserve your place, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can't agree more. Yeah.
Now, this is the most important thing and the most exciting thing about the whole unit, right there. That it is the only resort, and many resorts will copy as we go along, that we have UV purifier probiotics in the air conditioned system, which means instead of sanitizing your room every time you check out, because when you sanitize a room, it does kill the bad germs, but it also kills the good germs. With the mist purifier, it'll keep your room nice and fresh and very clean air for you. It also has probiotics in the system. There's vitamin C in the hot water, so when you take a shower, we have a little bit of Clorox in our water, so it smoothes some of that Clorox and kills the bad germ. It works like a water softener. The paint inside the unit is actually going to be non-toxic paint, which is very healthy for the environment. And as well, we have that long word that you see there at the bottom. I always have an issue saying it. That is lights that we're going to have in the room. So if you come from a far country and you have jet lag, the room will change lights or change the dimension of the lights according to the time of day to make you feel psychologically that you are not changing and have jet lag. So put your mood in a very good way.
Wow, this
yes,
is something new, actually. You guys
absolutely.
need it in Canada because a lot of Canadians get depression from change the weather and the daylight, and actually you don't get vitamin D there that much because there is no sun. So I believe that's gonna
it's gonna work really well.
Yeah,
really well.
Actually, it's something new that I even did not know about.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I can't wait to go in there when I'm tired.
Yeah, right.
Well, as well, so this will be the whole building itself is going to be a certified wellness residences, which actually it makes this building a 5-star. And when you're being a 5-star, which means all the services that they're going to provide you with, the restaurant for the public as well as the people that live in there. They have 2 terraces on the roof. It also has all the services that the hotel is going to give you and keyless entry. Next, please. This is the best part of all. All the owners of the units, they will have control of their unit. You could go at nighttime, anytime, and go into the application and look at exactly how is your unit doing, who is in the unit, how many people are there, when are the bookings. If you want to block the room for certain days, you're in Canada and you want to come here, I said, oh, I'm going to go stay in my room. You could just go ahead and reserve it from there. Once you arrive to the property, what they have is you hit their Wi-Fi. You're going to have GPS system on your phone. You'll be able to control and see exactly where the units, the restaurants, and everything is located. You don't even have to check in at the front desk. As soon as you get in, bellman will come out, take all your luggage, take it upstairs. All you got to do is park your car or use valet parking, and you just go straight to the room, and you could just open your room with your phone. You don't have to talk to anybody if you don't want to while you're in the resort.
Is that only for the client or for the owner?
For everyone.
For everyone.
Because you will give access, the owners will give access to whoever's going to stay in the property, depending on the day. The day they leave, it gets deactivated.
So the booking, if the booking coming from the property management or it's coming from the condo hotel itself,
yes,
the owners still have the control.
Control, yes.
Awesome, that's great.
Absolutely.
That's something.
Yeah, that's very
Next
interesting.
please.
Yeah. So you
this
keep
is
the
what
privacy
one of the units
and you
look
control
like.
it.
And we're just gonna see it now, by the way.
We're going to show you also a sample. You see those large windows? They are high impact windows against hurricane. And that's how all the windows are in all the units. And everything that you see there, it comes included. All the furniture, the bed, the mattress, the sheets, lamps, every single thing. Next, please.
Talk to us about the bed.
Oh, the bed. Oh, I got to tell you a story.
Wait a
Quick
minute.
story. So, all right, she wants to know. She wants me to tell the story.
Because I like it. You just
We've
shared
been
it
working
and I
here
like
so
it.
hard. We have so many clients that are coming in, and it was a Saturday, and I said, okay, 15 minutes before closing, I said, let me lock the door for a minute. Let me lay down for 15 minutes. I woke up at 9:30. I was in trouble when I got home. Thank goodness that I have an Apple phone, and my wife knew that I was sleeping. So, next, please.
The bed is very comfortable.
Yes. You can go ahead and pass it. This is part of looking at the menu and all the pampering experience that we will have, that it'll be
so
available.
they're gonna have like restaurants and
Oh,
serving.
there's even more than that.
Wow.
Next, please.
Can't wait.
Okay, so this is some of the things that you will see on the first floor. We have a pool zone. We have a community room. We have waiting lounge on the ground floor. We have kids area. Now, mommy and daddy want some private time. They want to go out. There is a nanny available. There is 24-hour daycare or night care. You will have to pay for the nanny. It's not free, but it's not going to be excessive prices. You also have 24-hour fitness center with high quality equipment, coffee bar. There is a spa. There's times for yoga. And there's the Great Hall, which is for the business people that want to do their own business or want to use computer, or they want to work while they're staying at the property. All the way at the bottom, it says level 7, which you have hammocks, you have a fire pit, you have a terrace, you have also the restaurant. Next, please.
So simply you own your hotel room with all the facilities that you
yours.
have
Yes,
in your hotel, like spa, nannies, everything.
Everything's all inclusive in the purchase of your unit. And this is your unit. This is not a timeshare. This is your own. You get a deed for the property that is owned for you when you're ready, maybe a few years that you want to sell it and make a profit, because by the time this is built, it is going to be worth a lot more than what you purchased it for.
Yeah,
The prices that I will share with you, actually those prices are only to June 28th. After we start breaking ground, the prices will go up.
Yeah.
And this is what the spa is going to look like on the ground floor. Next, please. This is the fitness center also on the first ground with high-tech equipment. Next, please. Okay, so this right here, this is actually the rooftop. So the rooftop also have here, they have hammocks. And this area that you're looking at is for the adult area. On the other side of the building, there's also terrace with a fire pit that is for the family, so they could watch. The best thing there is here at 8, 9, and 10 o'clock at night, all the fireworks from Disney, you'll be able to view it from here. And also dining in the restaurant, and from the restaurant you can see it because there's all glass around the whole unit. It's
How
amazing.
far is it from Disney?
Disney is 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes to one of the parks.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Next, please. So this is actually the pool area, and this here, it's also have this playground for the children. There's a kids pool, adult pool. There's a tiki bar. So there's entertainment either in the first floor or the 7th floor. Next, please. So these are some of the services that you're going to have: the concierge, daily breakfast buffet. We have not determined if it's going to be for free, but for now there's a charge for the buffet, okay? But anyway, all the other stuff that you get, it's amazing.
How about coffee?
Coffee? I'll throw it in for you. How's
Sure,
that?
thanks. That's great. That makes sense.
Exactly. So you're going to have, you could order inside your room. You have the best thing, transportation. So you want to, once you arrive, there'll be scheduled buses going from the airport to the hotel and vice versa. There is a transportation included to all the Disney parks. That's Magic Kingdom, MGM, Epcot, and Animal Kingdom, as well as Universal Studios. Next, please. Nice, beautiful, healthy breakfast. Next, please. Attractions. Next, please. These are some of the equipment and buses that we'll be using for transportation going back and forth. This is the beautiful restaurant that you will have. They'll have bars inside and they'll have bars outside with seating, chairs, and relaxing area.
Before we go to the next one, can you talk to us about that transportation?
Yes.
Can you go back? Yeah, with that transportation, like how the owner will benefit from that transportation or the guest?
Okay, well, the guest basically is, they don't, a lot of people that come here, they're afraid to drive here because they're from other countries. So me being a bus owner for years, and I retired 7 years ago from the bus transportation business. I worked for over 25 years in the bus business. A lot of the times we'll bring people to the hotels and 50% of the people don't want to drive. And of course they want to say, why am I going to park a car for 18 hours in Disney or 15 hours in Disney? Because people get up early, go to Disney, they get in the bus and they come back late at night. So beneficially, that is a savings of money, especially the way the car rentals are, that you could get $100 a day of car rental. So you could save at least $500 in transportation.
Is that including with the booking, or that's like an option for the guests to
included.
pay?
It's included. Yeah, there's no additional charge, and it will also pick you up and take you to the airport.
Like a shuttle.
Like a shuttle.
Question for you, Randy.
Yes.
When I buy a unit, do I have a chance to have one parking spot for me in the parking area in this building?
No, you can have valet parking. There is valet parking if you wish, but no, the parking is come as you as you come in, first come, first serve. But there is plenty of parking that will never run out of parking.
Okay.
Yeah. Next, great. Please. So here's the restaurant again on the rooftop on the 7th floor. Next, please. This is the lobby area. Concierge can make reservations for you, check you in, or you can just do all the check-in into restaurants, into many attractions that are in the area. There's Medieval Times is across the street from here, which is a great dinner show, and there are other dinner shows and attractions from here. Access to anywhere. There's highways, all to the major highways that'll take you towards downtown, east to the beach, west to Melbourne, towards Tampa. So there's access to get to anywhere from the location.
That's cool.
Next, please. You can go ahead and move forward. Next.
Yeah, this is the floor plan, huh?
Yes. So this is the ground floor. So what you see in the middle, that is a swimming pool. The parking lot, there's over 80 parking lots in the resort, which is more than enough. And then this is all basically the lobby area. There were 3 units there. They're called the cabanas, which actually people will go into the resort, and then they could just walk outside to the pool and have their own private area in the pool.
And that's of course an additional, right?
No, it was just one price for it. I mean, you pay the price, but the only sad thing about it, they're gone.
Oh, so, really? They all gone already?
They're all gone.
Oh,
yes.
wow!
There was only 3 in there. No,
you should add more.
So, next, please.
As you see, Magdi, there is a lot of spots for the car, so you don't have to be worried about it.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. So this is just a basic layout from the 2nd to the 3rd floor, and we could go ahead into the next one. And now, before you go to the next one, so if you look towards the bottom where it says, this is the different view that we have available. So if you look to room 633, which is in the top corner, to the middle of the building, yes, right there. That means that is showing you to that is the view to Disney Park.
Oh, you can see the Disney Park from your room here.
Okay. Yeah, you can see the fireworks. If you do the bottom side where the cursor is, right there, that is pointing north towards Universal Studios and SeaWorld. In the middle is going to point towards Epcot. In the back of the building is just the main highway and a lake, behind a lake view, and you can see the sun as it goes down. Next, please. Now, this is on the rooftop. Now, a lot of people say, and this is what you're going to question it yourself, and the rooftop, you have the restaurants, and you have the terrace, and you have the sunbathing area. Now, in the other blank areas that you see there, it is full of solar panels. So when you pay an association that you're going to pay for the resort, because you can either go with the program with the property management, or you can manage it yourself. When you manage it yourself, you have to pay an association, which is 0.43 cents per square foot. Now, for example, a unit that is like 658 square feet, it is about $250. Okay.
That's fine.
Now, they say, what do I get for the $250? I get table, I get internet, I get water, and guess what? Electricity is included. Electric bill usually is about anywhere from $90 to $150, but you don't have to pay anything because the building's powered with solar power.
Okay.
So that helps out in the fee. And that's what the person who does their own Airbnb will have to pay. And there are other, if they want a third company to manage their place, or if they need housekeeping, if they're going to use housekeeping, it's not included with the resort because you're not paying them to manage it, but they have to be background checked, and they also have to be same uniform, and they have to learn the procedures of the hotel because they want to keep the standard of the property. You cannot sell your rooms for less or more than the price that the resort has. You have to be the same price because they don't want people to say, oh, why can't I have this room at $70 and I could get this one for $169? All the prices, everything has to be standard if we want to keep this resort as a 5-star.
So there is kind of like an agreement if the owner will manage it himself, or if he's going to hire outside management company to manage it, the process needs to be the same.
Exactly.
And the prices.
Everything must be the same. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're very
How many
strict.
stars will be that?
It's going to be 5 stars.
5 stars.
Yes.
That's why. Okay.
Yeah. And 5-star doesn't mean, a lot of people say, is that a review? Because it doesn't have reviews. 5-star is not a review. A 5-star is what they provide you with all the services. What can they do and the standard of the services. And that's what it makes it a 5-star review resort.
I see.
So, next, please. So this is the small studio, which is quite open. It could accommodate 3 people. We have one of those on each floor, and it's 440 square feet. And it comes with everything, which you will see on the next list. Next. So you see everything that you see there, anything, you can see wine glasses, you see spoons, you see TVs, sofa, and all the sofas are sofa beds. You could have a choice of a king bed, or you could have two twin beds. That is a choice at no additional charge. Next, please. Then you have the next unit, which you see right in the middle, that zigzag. You could either have a opening and closing door, or you could have a wall in between the living room and the bedroom, or you could have it all open. It's 574 square feet, and it could sit comfortably 4 people.
That's good.
And there's 2 on each floor. Next, please. Okay, this is the one, 665 square feet, and these we only have 2 in the 2nd floor and 2 on the 3rd floor. And these are 665 square feet. It's in an angle because since you saw the building that it turns, has different turns like a V. So that's going to be like where the V meets. That says where these units are going. So they get a wider angle on the unit. Next, please. Now, this is the 658 square foot. Now, these we have 14 of them on each floor. And this is comfortable 4 people. And basically, like I said, everything that's going to be in the unit, it's all included. And by the way, this one will start at $238,000, the 1-bedroom. The studio is at $173,000. As it goes higher on the floor, it will cost you between $4,000 or $5,000 more. Next, please. So this is all, again, all the amenities and items that will be going in. Next. Then we have a 952 square foot, which is a 2-bedroom and a 2-bath. And these go for around $312,000. There's 12 of them on each floor. Next, please. And all the items that will come with it. And this is just a look at what one of the units will look like inside, from the kitchen all the way to the living room. As you can see, the big, huge window, and that's how all the windows are going to be. Next, please. This here is a 3 and 2. Now, this unit could put 12 people in it. Now, there's two choices. Right in the middle of the unit, where you see the black line, there's a door that actually makes it a joining room. But if you look at the bottom right and to the left, there is 2 kitchens. So actually, you could either put a huge family in there, or you can have there's 2 entrances at the bottom, one in the right and one towards the left. And you can make it into 2 separate units and make your income double. This is 1,485 square feet, and I think we have 1 left on these.
Wow.
Yeah, they only made 3 of those.
Only 3.
Yes.
Which floor?
And that is on the 4th, 5th, and 6th floor.
Okay.
Yeah. Next, please. And next. This is again what some of the units look like, a little bit bigger as they get bigger. That's the 3-bedroom. Next, please. So this is the one that I shouldn't even be talking about, because this is the one that were all sold out, 2 and 2 on the ground level. And if you see top, that looks like 4 chairs. That is the area that you get extra 118 square feet as a terrace that is called cabanas, and that just takes you right to the pool.
That's amazing.
So,
That's
but
amazing.
there you see it. These are the next screen that you see is actually the builders, CKC, and the other associates, as well as the investor. And actually, then you could Google it, look them up. They've done properties in Miami and in Mexico. This is the first property they're investing up here in Orlando, and we were very happy to take care of them as a customer. But they're 20 to 35 years together working.
That's amazing.
So in this presentation, this is exactly what you see. If you have any questions, you're more to ask. And then if you like, you want to see some prices.
Let's go and
Oh, let's go.
We are
show this.
excited to see the unit. If you have a demo,
prices.
yeah, if you have a demo, that's gonna be more than excitement that we are gonna see now, right?
Absolutely.
We will see the property and we will talk about the prices, and we have time to get Ike on the call, if you don't mind,
Sure.
right after viewing the property, okay? You guys
Show us-
excited?
Yeah, show us the rooms. Yeah. So this is the demo that you're gonna show us, right?
Actually, this is going to be the 1-bedroom.
1-bedroom,
And
okay.
the 1-bedroom unit. And as you can see, this is the living room.
Nice and cozy.
Beautiful. And this actually is just not a picture. That's the window. Unfortunately, we're inside an office, so next door there's another business, so that's why we have a beautiful picture. But imagine that view at 9 o'clock at night when Epcot puts the fireworks.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wow, that's amazing. for
All
sure.
the furniture will come with it.
Yeah,
So-
and actually this is a sofa, but all units come with a sofa bed.
Okay.
Okay. Now here you have the beautiful dining room with all the dishes, and as well as the kitchen with the microwave, dishwasher, and
An empty fridge.
actually no, open the right side. We got some soda and water if anybody would like some. So,
Okay.
and as well as we have here the
This is the
washer
laundry.
and dryer.
So washer and dryer. So there is no need for a. Wow, that's nice. Yeah.
So if you choose this, you don't want no service from outside from the housekeeping, you go ahead and wash your own clothes and use your own washer and dryer. As well as here, we all together in a bathroom. Okay, so we have the nice shower, beautiful shower, and quite big. If I fit in it, amazing. Everybody will
Look
fit
at
in
the
it.
finishing.
You see?
It's really nice.
It's a beautiful shower.
Nice.
And then as well as you have the mirror, and you can see yourself right there, beautiful guy. So,
So the good thing about it has 2 entrances. So
Yeah.
one from the outside,
Yes.
is if you have a guest and you don't want them to go through your bedroom,
Uh-huh.
or you can close this door and come from the bedroom.
and actually, there's going to be a division right here between the bathroom and the master bedroom. So this is actually the bedroom itself. This is a smaller scale because we're in an office, and it has the mattress, memory foam mattress, which is I already told you how amazing it is. And you're welcome to try it if you come here. Don't worry. Come around 3 o'clock. I close at 6. I'll give you a break. How's that? So,
yeah, sounds beautiful.
And then you have the mirror, you have the TVs, the nightstands, and dressers, sheets, towels. Everything comes included in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. So now it's time for the prices, right?
Yeah, why don't we talk some prices?
Yeah, why not? So for the if I'm gonna stay in a room in a hotel, somebody will clean it, clean the sheets and change it for me like every day. Is there any
Every
services
3 days.
provided, or every twice a week, or how it works?
No. Okay, so housekeeping, if you're in the property management program, they will they will clean your unit every 3 days from the time you check in. If you stay the 5 days, so of course, they will clean it on checkout day and get it ready for the next person. If you are not in the property management program, then that is the responsibility of the owner or the third-party property management company.
Okay. So we need to talk about that, Gihan. Like, I know that you have your own property management programs. So
yes,
for sure you recommend yours versus the one that is going to be provided.
You know what? It's up to the owner. But I could tell you what the advantages are between going on yourself or doing with the property management. Now, they are charging 35%, and you could go with an average Airbnb. They'll do 20%. Now, from that 30%, of course, it's going to include your bookings, your marketing, your hospitality fees, cleaning fees, and if your furniture gets damaged or it gets broken, they will replace it or fix it. Of course, if it was damaged by the guest, they're going to have to leave their credit card. They're going to have to pay for those damages. But it is included. If you do your own Airbnb, somebody broke your furniture, guess what? That's your problem. Mm-hmm. So, or the deal that you have with a different property management, if they could offer the same services. That's the only big difference. Yeah. But regardless, you have Airbnb or you have property management with us or with the resort, it's not us. Everything is included, the transportation, the amenities, the spa, the gym, everything is included in there. Now, also, you will get a 1-year free membership, which is called the Experience Club. And in that club, it gives you a discount for golf, restaurants, other stores, and it gives you private transportation to the airport and from the airport, as well as to the parks if you don't want to ride with the bus. And the nice thing about it, that you can take your app. It says, okay, Mr. Smith is staying next week. I'm going to transfer my club so they can use it. So your own guests could use it, the same Experience Club.
Interesting. Let's talk numbers and we see how it works now.
Sure.
Sorry?
Can you get the
Yeah, let's talk numbers. Yeah.
Yes.
If you please. But that's all great.
Oh, it's so much. I mean, it took me a very good training to really learn all this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So here, so basically here you have the different prices. Now, you have on the second floor, for example, you have a 2-bedroom that starts at $323,000, right below the lanai. The lanais are the ones that have been sold already, okay? So they have also the 1-bedroom that is at $246,000 to 658 square foot. And this is basically on the second floor. As you go down the list, you will see like the 3 bedrooms will be starting on the 4th floor. You passed. That's fine. You have a 3-bedroom. This is the 5th floor. So you see on the left it says 5th floor, tells you the room number, and it's $468,000. That's the biggest unit that we have. And like I said, we have one of those left, and those are the ones with the double kitchen. So basically, the nice easy thing about it that actually we can have, I tell you a little bit about it. Now we have different programs in financing as well as the down payment. So you either can put a 30% on the property. We set a contract, and you could actually pay the 20% of the property within 10 years or for 50% for the whole year. So after the 30%, you pay 20%, 2% per month for 10 months. So you can pay that 50% for a year, or we have other choices depending on the client. You can put up 15% at down payment, 15% when groundbreaking, and 20% when they start construction. So customer has a lot of choice, and then they could finance the other 50%. So we have different ways, different programs. And Mr. Ike, when he comes available, he could tell you about how to qualify and how to go ahead and try to get one of these units.
I think the prices is really very reasonable. Like this price range, if you compare this to what we have in Canada, that's actually way less, and it has lots of benefits. One of the best benefits that it's 10 minutes from Disneyland. Why is that? Like, that's really good price.
Well, basically, he came with a mindset, the owner, they came with a mindset not to explode the people, make sure that they're going to make money. Now, the prices, don't get me wrong, a unit that is $173,000, by the time it's built, it's going to be worth close to $300,000 in 2 years. So, but this is the benefit that it's the same thing. If you have $200,000 in the bank, what do you get? 1% hopefully in interest, and you make a couple of dollars. So when you buy a unit, so what you're getting for rent, what you're getting for in return, and you good in your pocket because you're going to see every month your check coming in, you could save, let's say, $1,500. So that's interest that you're getting every month until you decide maybe a few years later to sell the unit, or if you love it so much, you keep it forever. So, and the profit that you're going to make besides everything that you're going to collect for the few years you decide to keep it, and then you're going to collect your equity plus your money that you spent.
So if I search in this area how much I'm going to rent my unit, let's say a 1 bedroom or 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, the one that you share with us.
Okay,
like
so we have the studio.
How much? Yeah,
the studio starts at $125
per night.
$125 per night, and that's the rate that it's going right now. If you go more towards Disney, it's much higher, because of course you have Disney now. The difference is when a person rents in this area and they take one of your B&Bs, especially a 5-star like that, and they pay a lower price, but they have access to many things around you, because when you go to Disney, of course, it is amazing to stay in Disney. Don't get me wrong. But if you order a cheeseburger, it's going to cost you $25 from room service. But if you take a 1-bedroom, it is $169 per night. If you take a 2-bedroom, it's $220 per night. And the 3-bedroom, it is, if it's rented to one family, that one is going to be $281 per night.
So we are speaking about, let's say, $3,500 to $5,000 a month if we rent it continuously during the seasons. Right?
Actually, if you was to rent it out at an 80% occupancy rate, you can get a return anywhere between 10 to 14%, and that's being projected depending on how much is your investment, because that is calculated at a 50% investment because you're not putting all the money.
And you get your second dose vaccine instead of waiting 4 months in Canada.
Exactly. So it's basically, I mean, it's a win-win situation. It's a great opportunity. And don't get me wrong, there's other units that are going to be out here, because this area is starting to do a lot of construction and a lot of high-rise. So this, in a few years, you're going to see a lot of resorts that are going up instead of going out, because this is an area that used to be a lot of motels, 2-story motels, and that's getting all demolished. Everybody's starting to go to the short-term rental and going high up. I tried to sell one in another property 2 months ago in April, and I couldn't get nobody to go see it because they were so busy. The occupancy was between 90 and 100%. And that's not exaggerating. This is how it is right now here, because people dying to get out and, of course, going for vacation. But this is how it is in Florida, Orlando. It's always busy, always starts in the mid-February all the way up to December. You get about a month and a half that is quiet, and I know that because I used to be a bus owner, and I know the hospitality industry better than anybody else here.
Amazing. Randy and Gigi, stay tuned. We are going to take a break. It's a very short break, and we will come back in a very short time, right? We were going to welcome a lender that he is going to speak about, especially for the viewers. They need to know how we can finance this excellent opportunity.
Sure.
Excellent.
Can we take a break, and we will join back?
Thank you.
Thank you.
ورجعنا لكم تاني اعزائي مشاهدي اليوم السادس. زي ما انتم شفتوا النهارده راندي وجيهان كلمونا كتير عن الشقق الفندقيه. مشروع جميل، فكره صغيره، هم كلهم 160 شقه. الاسعار زي ما انتم شفتوا من 270 لحد ماكسيموم 450 او 460، يعني رينج قليل جدا. وفي نفس الوقت في اي ثينك تسهيلات كتيره قوي بالنسبه للانترناشونال انفسترز. لو بصيتوا على الموضوع ده هتلاقوا ان انت خلال سنه او اتنين ممكن يجي لك انكم افريج 120 لحد 200 بير داي. وانتوا عارفين الاوكيبنسي في فلوريدا 100%، بس احنا بيحسبوها حتى دايما هم على 80%. وبيستفادوا بالبنفيتس اللي بتقدمها البروبرتي مانجمنت عن الشقق الفندقيه. موضوع ظريف تستاهل انت تفكر فيه وتشوف ايه اللي ممكن تعمله لو عايز تعمل انفستمنت بره كندا. سواء كنا بنتكلم عن مصر او على فلوريدا، افكار جديده احنا بنحاول نخليكم تشاركوا فيها. وبالنسبه للليندنج اي ثينك ان احنا عندنا اوبشنز كتير قوي. نرجع تاني لضيوفنا جيهان عوض وراندي. We are talking about international investors. زي ما انت عارفه احنا في كندا عايزين نفكر نحط داون بيمنت ونشوف المورجج ممكن يستفاد ايه. كلمينا فكره كده عامه، لانه احنا بنحاول نوصل للندرز موجودين في الستيتس، بس انا عارف ان هو في اوبشنز كتيره بالنسبه لنا.
شور احنا كان المفروض معانا
سوري معلش يا جيجي، احنا عندنا تليفون، جالنا تليفون، ناخد الو. ايك معانا. Hello, how are you doing? Hi, Mr. Ike.
Yeah, hi there. Finally, I get through. I've been trying for the last half an hour.
Welcome to
Sorry,
the day 6 show.
my video is my camera. I poured some coffee.
No worries.
On it, so I apologize.
No worries. We already have your image here, and everyone see your name, your title, and we understand that you have the money. And we are talking about the international investors, especially in Ontario, Canada, and even everywhere in Canada. We are thinking and considering options about the beautiful project that Randy and Gihan showed to us. Can you tell us more about what kind of finance that we can provide for international investors, especially Canadians?
Sure. So, as a matter of fact, I was early on in the day. I saw Randy at the show, at the model office in Kissimmee. So, the kind of financing I do is geared towards investors, be it local or from overseas like Canada, Europe, or South America, anywhere. And the way we do financing is we do not require tax returns. We do not require debt to income ratios. As long as the investors have enough down payment, and specifically for this project, we would just need 30% of the purchase price. But the money has to be in a US bank account. And that's pretty much what we need. And there's no limitation to the number of units they can buy. The interest rate will starts from about 5% and goes all the way up to 7%, depending on their credit situation. But I guess you just want to know how it will work with Canadian nationals. And for Canadian nationals, the rates will be between 5 to 6%. And if the more they put down, the rate goes down. But the minimum down payment is going to be 30%. It's going to be a 30-year loan. Initially, it'll be interest only, so that the property can cash flow. And what we really look at, if the property the rental of the property can cover principal, interest, taxes, and HOA fees, and as long as that can cover, and I don't doubt it will, we should be good with 30% down.
Can I ask you a question? I always get that question especially from Canadian.
Sure.
If someone interested to buy a property here in US and they are in Canada and they never open a bank account in the United States, is there a solution right now if they cannot travel?
Yeah, there is a solution, especially for Canadians. If they have a TD bank account in Canada, generally speaking, it's a little bit easier because we have TD Bank in Florida, and specifically in Orlando market, there are plenty of TD banks. So it's a lot easier for Canadian citizens than it is for, let's say, someone coming from South America.
That's great. So they can just open a TD bank in Canada, and then
if they have an account with a TD bank in Canada, then it's a lot easier.
That's great.
Yeah, and in any case, even if they do not have a TD bank account in Canada, it's still a lot easier for Canadians to buy in the United States, and it's possible we can get exceptions done for Canadian citizens. So they might not need what you call a local account as such, as long as we are able to do ACH withdrawals for the mortgage payment.
Thank you so much, Ike.
Thank you, Ike. Really appreciate your intro here, and your information is very informative. Thank you so much. And
no,
if we
you're
have
welcome.
More questions,
and
we'll
you know,
call
I've been working with ROSA Realty. They're like my family, and I've been working with them for quite a few years. And not a week passes that I do not do a loan for one of their realtors. So it's always a pleasure working with them. And this is a great project that they're doing. Is something and not everyone possibly understand, but it's a fantastic concept. And the condotel, you know, I don't know, Randy, if you and Gihan, if you knew, but almost 10 years back, I used to own 7 condotels myself. Yes, and I used to rent them and all the rest. And then slowly, I started moving to different kind of projects, and I did owner financing, and that's how I sold them off. So this is of course a different, this is more modern project, and I think it has a lot of facilities. So I think it'll be a good investment for your Canadian clients. It's pretty close to the attractions and all the rest as well. And and there's a lot of shops and a lot of other places to go to. I also work, Majdi, I work 7 days a week. So you're most welcome to, you know, the Gihan and Randy have my phone numbers, but I can give it to you if you have any questions anytime. You can just simply call me. My number is 407-219-1111. So you can reach me anytime you like. You know, I work 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. You know, Randy and me, we talk sometime even after the hours, because he works late. He works late hours as well. So.
And instead of you work 7 days a week, come to Canada, and we have a lockdown, so you're going to stay home and have fun and watch TV. Come.
Yeah, most realtors work 7 days a week. You know.
Someone asked a question: how about HSBC Bank?
Okay, HSBC Bank. I'm not sure if they have branches here in Orlando area, but as long as they have branches in the United States, we're good.
I believe up north is very popular. I haven't seen here in Orlando.
Yeah, HSBC Bank originally it's called Hong Kong Shanghai Banking Corporation. It was owned by the British, and when Hong Kong became independent, they moved the head office from Hong Kong to London, and now it's kind of an international bank. So yeah, we're good with HSBC Bank.
Good to know. We are really, thank you so much for your
my pleasure.
intro, and we would for sure would love to be in contact. Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye. Take care, Danny. Take care, Gihan.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Jihan, thank you so much for your offer today and for the package that you provided for the Canadians. And I need to hear from you and from Randy our takeaway message to our Canadian investors here in Canada.
Okay. Listen, I really want to thank you for having me on board. It was a pleasure talking to everyone here. And like I said, G knows how to get in touch, what to do, exactly what you guys are going to do with us. And it is a beautiful property. Don't lose the opportunity. Remember, prices are going up and June 28th. So take the opportunity, make the investment, do the right thing, and we.
That's right. The prices are going up, so don't lose the opportunity. It's a beautiful condo hotel. You own it. you rent it, you make money of it. So don't lose the opportunity. And there is few. And as you heard, already the cabana are gone. The 3 bedrooms, we only have 1 left. So don't miss the chances. There is studio, 1 bedroom, and 2 bedroom left. This project will go so quickly. And before you receive it, you'll be making money already.
127 units left.
And I have lots of customer for you now. I'm receiving phone calls, messages from everyone. احبائي مشاهدي اليوم السادس اللي عايز يفكر يلحق 1 يونت من ال 160 يونتس دول كلموني وانا هوصل لكم وهاتوا لي الداون بيمنت 30% وانا هدفع لكم الباقي ما تقلقوش.
We have just last question came. How about the property taxes for those units?
Okay.
Yep.
Property taxes, the way it is in that is done in the state is usually 70 cents per $100. So their taxes are. I want to do it off my head. I have a presentation there that I could send you over to provide it, but they'll have the property taxes. The insurance is about $600 a year. The taxes, I want to say, let's say for $173,000, somewhere in the $2,000 a year. You also have the HOA, the association, and all those fees. Actually, once you get everything added to the property, and you pay your property management, you're still going to be calculated still at a cap rate, at least 10% on your property.
Cap rate 10%, it's amazing to have a cap rate 10%.
Yeah.
Actually.
It all depends on the property, how much you're going to put down. And basically, because remember, you do your investment, and whatever you invest is how you calculate it, that's how you're going to make your profit back. So it's very profitable, very good concept. And I hope you all join us, and I hope we do get a lot of phone calls.
Randy, thank you so much. جيهان بشكرك جدا على مجهودك النهارده وان انت جمعت لنا كل ضيوفك الاعزاء وزمايلك في فلوريدا عشان نفكر في مشروع جميل فعلا حاجه تستحق الدراسه. انا بحط لك هنا عزيزي المشاهد في كندا افكار كتيره ما بضغطش عليك تختار مكان بس بقول لك it's time to invest, it's time to think about how to reallocate your money from different places. احنا اتكلمنا عن مصر قبل كده واول ما ابتدينا الحلقه جيهان برضو اتكلمت عن مصر كاوبشنز وفي اوبشن تاني موجود هنا قريب للكنديين فلوريدا 4 ساعات طيران 18 ساعه 16 ساعه بالعربيه لو انت عايز تعمل رود تريب وفي نفس الوقت المكان تحفه هايل 10 دقائق من ديزني لاند وفي نفس الوقت تقدر تأجر المكان بتاعك 120 مينيمم 150 200 بير نايت وكأنك قاعد في اوتيل بتاعك بدل ما تروح اوتيل انت بتأجر الاوتيل بتاعك. اعزائي مشاهدي اليوم السادس احنا خلينا على اتصال المكان موجود والاوفرز موجوده ابعتوا لنا لو انتوا حابين تاخدوا معلومات اكتر او لو حابين تحجزوا عن طريقنا عشان نتواصل مع جيهان وراندي وفي نفس الوقت it's one stop shop ممكن يرتبوا لنا كمان المورجج لو انت عايز تدفع عن طريق تفتح حسابك زي ما قلنا وقالت جيهان عن طريق تي دي بانك او اتش اس بي سي او اوبشنز ثانيه.
Option owner finance, right? So,
actually, I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nobody.
You start to understand out of it.
Yeah, I understood what you said. So actually, yes, in case there was an issue or anything like that, we could consider seller financing. It'll be a high interest rate, but I don't want anybody to lose in the opportunity. They got a down payment, they will qualify for the unit.
Just give us a call.
اهم من كده كله انا بيهمني ان انت لما تدفع النهارده 300,000 400,000 في مكان طبعا انت ما بتدفعش الفلوس كلها انت بتدفع زي ما اتفقنا 30% بس انت ان كيس في اي وقت من الايام عايز تبيع المكان ده وتعمل انفستمنت في حته ثانيه فور شور المكان ده ثمنه هيزيد بنسبه كبيره خلال 3 سنين 5 سنين وخصوصا بعد ما تستلمه يعني it's also another way of investing not only about ان انت ترنتد لو انت مش عايز الهاسلز دي بعد كده انت تقدر تعمل ايكوتي من الايكوتي من المكان وده بالنسبه لي اهم شيء انا بعتبره هو ده البلس اللي ممكن تاخده من موضوع الشقق الفندقيه كمشروع. جيهان انا مش عارف اشكرك اكتر من كده. راندي thank you so much having you in the show for day 6 today. We are blessed by having you today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
Come and visit us.
Thank you. اعزائي مشاهدي اليوم السادس ما تنساش لو عايز تروح فلوريدا تاخد السكند دوز فاكسين وترجع بعد شهر وتاخد وقت كمان ظريف
I got
تاخد
mine.
شمس. Yeah, get your shots. I'm wearing stuff related to Latin America, so we're good.
Thank you.
أعزائي مشاهدي اليوم السادس، ما تنسوناش تبعتوا لنا كل التفاصيل لو انتوا عندكم اي استفسارات، وتصبحوا على خير.
Good night.
Good night.